Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I really appreciate you stopping by. Today I've got a pretty fun video idea, I think. Hopefully it'll be really fun to do and fun to watch. I've seen a little bit about ChatGPT generated crochet patterns. So last night I went into my ChatGPT and I had it write me a pattern for a marshmallow chick. I used marshmallow chick because usually when you use like copyrighted words and things like that, it won't work. So, the idea was a peep. I wanted a peep pattern. So I had it generate this pattern, and you can see it. I'm going to put up the clip of it writing the pattern. And so I'm going to hopefully try and make a little marshmallow chick for, see if it works, see how the pattern works and see what it looks like. So let me see what it calls for. It calls for yellow, orange, and black, or whatever colors you prefer. I have yellow. I have this really pretty yellow I showed in an earlier video that my mom got me. It's got some pink in it, and it should be fun. I've got some orange, and I've got some fuzzy black. This was the first black I could find that I had. So, we may go without eyes so that it's not a little weird looking. But, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and try testing out this crochet pattern. If you guys do want it, I don't really know what the rules are for that, but I can put it in a comment or something or in the description down below so you guys can try this out for yourself. It does call for a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. I'm using my 4.25. This is the smallest I have at my house. So, and then it calls for fiberfill stuffing and a needle. I usually just use my crochet hook to do the sewing. But yeah, so I'm going to get started. Before I get into it, if you guys really like this video, please subscribe, comment down below, let me know how yours went, if you tried it, if you've tried other ChatGPT crochet patterns, if they've usually worked, if you thought this would work out or not. Just let me know. I really appreciate you sticking around, and I want you to know Jesus loves you so much, and I appreciate you being here, but he knows that you're here for a reason even more. And yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, it shows the first step being the body in yellow, so it says make a magic ring and chain one. Let's see. Here's my end. Okay, make a magic ring, chain one. So, finger guns. This is how I like to do my magic rings, is the finger gun method I saw on, I saw it in a short here. Okay, so I've got my magic ring. Now I need to chain one. And I'm not sure, I was thinking maybe it meant like, because you chain one to hook your magic ring, so I'm not sure if it meant that I'm actually supposed to chain one, or I'm not sure, but I'm following the pattern. So, okay, then 6 single crochet in the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Single crochet, no, increase the next stitch in each stitch around. Now it doesn't say to pull the loop closed, but I'm going to go ahead and pull it closed. That makes it easier for me to, do the increases. So that means I need to do 12 stitches. So, let's see. Okay, then I need to single crochet in the next stitch and increase in the next and repeat it around, so I have 18 stitches. So single crochet, 1, increase, 2, 3, 22, and my last increase, 23, 24. We've got this little disc. I should have pulled the magic ring tighter, but that's okay. Okay, 24. Now we're going to single crochet in the next 3 and increase in the next stitch to make 30. So 3 singles and a double until I get to 30. Now I single crochet in each stitch around for 6 rounds, so 30. 30 times 6 is 180, so I'm going to put this into speed so you guys don't have to watch me crochet 180 stitches, and be right back. $9, 180. Okay, so I finished my rounds. Now it says to do single crochets in the next 3 stitches and then decrease until I have 24 stitches. So let's see. Okay, so I'm going to do my single crochet, 1, 2, 4. I'm actually going to go ahead and pause real quick and inside this out because I crochet backwards. So my pretty stitches usually end up on the inside, and before it gets too small I need to go ahead and undo that. So I'm on 4, single crochet makes 5, decrease makes 6, single crochet 7, decrease 8, single crochet 9, redo that one so it's a little tighter, 9, decrease 10, single crochet 11, and decrease 12. Okay. Then it has me do 6 decreases all around. I need to grab my stuffing real quick first and stuff it first, and then I can leave that, and that would be the body done. Okay, I just grabbed some scrap yarn that I'm going to stuff it with before I do my decreases. It doesn't say to stuff it until the end after you fasten off, but this is how I like to stuff my projects, so I'm going to do that. It's a little easier for me to be able to just, like, if there's a bigger opening, you know, to be able to stuff it before I fasten off and everything. Okay. We want it firm but not like solid. It doesn't give instructions on that I see, but that's just what I've learned from the past few projects I've done. Okay, I've got it stuffed. Now it says to do 6 decreases. So 1, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then fasten off, leaving a long tail. I'm going to chain 2 in order to fasten off. That's what I found works best for me. Leaving a long tail, stuff the body firmly, and sew closed with the yarn needle. Okay, so once it's fastened off, I can sew it closed. And then I've got my chick's body. Let's see. Next, it's going to have me do the beak, which looks like it shouldn't take very long. Looks like it should only be a few minutes to do because it's only a chain 2 and then stitches in those 2 chain stitches. So it shouldn't take me super long. So I may need to come back to this in a little bit because I do have to get to something shortly. But there we go. There's my little chick body. It's cute. I mean, it's round, so that's nice. Then we're going to the orange, which is going to be a chain 2, and we single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So 1, 2 chains, and then we're going to single crochet into the first chain we made, single crochet, and then we increase in the first stitch to make 2. So 1, and 2. And fasten off and leave a long tail attached to the front of the chick's face using the tail to sew it in place. So that was pretty easy. I'm going to do chain 2 again to make it easy to fasten off, leave a long tail. And there's the beak. Yeah, it's a little interesting looking, but okay. Now for the wings, we're going to do 2 wings, and the wings are going to be in the yellow. It says chain 4. Let's see, okay, so slip knot, chain 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the wings say chain 4 or chain 3. I was reading the wrong instruction. Chain 3, single crochet in the second chain from the hook and in the next stitch. So we make 2 stitches here. Single crochet, 1 and 2, and single crochet in each stitch across for 2 rounds. So okay, so I guess that means we flip this. So 1, 2, I don't want to like criticize ChatGPT. Now that part could be written a little bit better, I think. Okay, so there's let's see, this single crochet in each stitch across for 2 rounds is a little bit tricky. There's no stitch count on that. And there's 1 round. Almost 1 round, I guess. Okay, that should be the last stitch in that round, and then 1 more round. See, because that's kind of making maybe I'm not doing this right, but that's making a like bubble kind of thing. I'm not sure if that's what it's supposed to be doing. And I'm pushing my tails, my starting tail under to make sure that I can crochet over it so I don't have to hide those at the end. I don't really like hiding tails. It's not fun. And I feel like I just can't get them very secure to where most of them won't come out. Okay. So yeah, so like that wing came out as this little puff ball. I'm not really sure if that's what the goal was supposed to be, if that was what it was supposed to come out looking like. But we've got our little chicky wing. Maybe it is. That's kind of cute. Fasten off. So we chain 2. 1, 2. I think something fun might be to do too is put this pattern in at the end of this video into ChatGPT and ask for a picture of what it's supposed to look like so I can compare what it's supposed to look like with how it came out. Okay, so another wing. I can put this into time lapse so you guys don't have to make me watch me make another wing. Yeah. Okay, both wings are done. I'm going to inside this one out so it looks a little bit better. And then next we have the feet, which also look like they could be pretty quickly, or be done pretty quickly. So yeah, and then as the eyes, and is that the last? I've got it on my computer right behind you guys. So feet orange, eyes black. Okay, so then we're on our last 2 steps. We got to make 2 feet, and then the eyes are just going to get embroidered on. I may skip the eyes because of the big fluffy yarn I have, but if I do, that'll be like on me, not on the pattern, you know, so yeah. Okay, other wing is done. Now for the feet. Feet says to make 2, and we chain 4 to do that, so slip knot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Single crochet in the second chain from the hook. Okay. And then single crochet in the next single crochet, and then 3 in the last. Okay. Or single crochet in the last, or in the next chain, and then 3 single crochets in the last stitch. 1, 2, 3. And then working the other side of the chain, we're going to single crochet in the next stitch, in the next one, and then 2 in the last. Okay. 1, 2, and then 2 single crochets in the last chain. And since this one is saying use the other side of the chain, maybe the wings were supposed to be flat and not little balls, but I kind of think this would be real cute. So, okay. Fasten off, leaving a long tail, so then that's one of our little feet. Leaving a long tail. And the same for the other foot. So, I mean, this is a pretty, like, yarn conservative project, I've got to say. Like, it's not been, like, it's not taken a ton of yarn. You can see I don't have a ton of this orange left. This was just, I didn't even know for sure. I mean, I thought I had some orange hidden away, but, so hopefully it's going to come out cute, and it really hasn't taken that much. I didn't know if I would have enough for this. 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches, and then 3 in the back. So, have you guys tried ChatGPT patterns? I like having written patterns I like to be able to do something while I'm watching like a show or whatever. And so like I can read my crochet patterns while I'm doing something else. But I haven't tried a ChatGPT. I mean, not intentionally anyway. I've bought a pattern. So it's possible I've done a ChatGPT pattern before, but this is my first time like trying one that ChatGPT gave me. So yeah, let's see how it all comes out, I guess. I'm excited to see it finished and how close I got and what they're like, what it was supposed to come out according to ChatGPT, you know? So that's the final foot. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut that off and get sewing. Okay, I finished him. He looks really cute. I don't think I'm going to add the eyes. I have this really thick yarn, and I don't know. I think it looks cute. You can kind of tell he's a chick. The beak is just kind of tacked on. I didn't have a ton of time, and I wanted to see him, like, finished. So, but I'm going to take my, the pattern they gave me now and see how close mine got to what it should look like. So, we can zoom over to my computer and see what he looks like. So here's how mine came out. It's cute, right? Like, picture a cute little pair of sunglasses. And then you can see, I'm gonna put up a picture here of what AI told me it would look like. You can see they're very, very different, but I mean, this is still a fun, like, it was a fun project for me. I was really excited to see, like, how mine would look when he was finished. There were a few things that, you know, like, maybe were worded weirdly. Like, I know their nose is, or their beak is stitched downward, and I just thought it was, you know, attached so it would stick out like a beak. But, yeah, I liked, and their wings did turn out different. Mine are little puffs, and theirs are just, like, flat circles. So that could have been like me reading the pattern error. But yeah, this was a really, really fun project to do. If you guys want to see more of these, like, please let me know. If you have ideas of what I should ask ChatGPT to write me a pattern for, please let me know. I'm happy to try it. So I really appreciate you guys stopping by and watching my channel. I hope you stick around. And I want you to know that if no one's told you, if you didn't know, Jesus loves you so, so much, and you are so, so special to him, and in his eyes, you are amazing and wonderful creation, and I hope you know that. Thanks for stopping by again, and I hope to see you later. Bye.